Hey guys, I'm back. We are back for the Raw on Netflix review. Starting to catch up a little bit now because this is the last Raw that came on. We have another episode of Raw coming on tomorrow on the 22nd. So it's like, yep, this is how it goes. Soon as I catch up, boom, here comes that next episode right after that. But hey, at least I'm getting this out of here now. And this episode was not that great in my honest opinion. I think the last one was a little bit better, but I don't know. It had its moments. It had its moments. So let's get into it. The headline for June 15th, Raw on Netflix: Obafemi dominates Dominic Mysterio to advance to the King of the Ring final. I mean, that's pretty obvious. If Brock wasn't jumping in doing anything, that's obvious. I guess they're making us wait for the main event. They're hyping it a little bit more instead of doing it earlier, and then whoever he lost will go against Jay. Let's just keep the thought in your head that Jay could possibly fight Oba. So let's get to it. World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns gifted Jacob Fatu and Ulafala and welcomed him into the bloodline. Now, this segment was just weird to me. I ended up liking it because of what happened at the end, but this was just weird and it was just so obvious that this was gonna happen. When this episode started, I promise you, I instantly knew it. I'm like, watch this turn into Jacob beefing with Jay Uso and them, because again, there's no togetherness. Mr. H, Triple H, he does not like booking minorities together strongly. He always makes them go at each other. That's why I didn't really like Roman fighting Jacob. Because Roman could be knocking some other people down. He's knocking Jacob down. I'm like, what? And now I'm hearing people saying he might fight Jay next, which would be really ridiculous. I mean, not saying I wouldn't be kind of interested, but that would be messed up. Like, come on now, Roman that had this title, and all he's fought is his cousins. Like, he can't fight nobody else. Like, come on now. But this whole segment was just weird because he wasn't acknowledging them. So you know what to expect. You expect Roman to get into it with Jacob because Roman is just kissing his Jay's ass. It's so fucked up because it's like they purposely wrote it this way. Like, Jimmy's just there, nothing. Roman is just kissing Jay's ass, even though Jay is doing something. But still, it's just so messed up to keep y'all divided. It's just so petty writing, petty scripted, so obvious. Anybody who knows this booking would have known this would have happened before it even happened. Because I promise you, I'm like, clearly. Now, how it played out was different, but I just knew it was going to be about this. And honestly, I don't even think nothing got solved. Because what happened was he was like, oh, acknowledge him. Jacob said no, what you should have known. And then Roman got to talking about how we're all the bloodline. Everything a part of it is the bloodline. Got to talking about family, history, and all of that. And then he was basically went and grabbed a Ula Fala, kind of like Romans. Boy, I miss my live streams. Because I'm like, oh, snap, we got some new chili peppers. But put it on Jacob and basically said you're on the bloodline, which to me made no sense at all. Like, this is so stupid because Jay and Jimmy never were in the, like, why you ain't do that for Jay and Jimmy? This makes no sense at all. So Jacob, you got to go through all of this, and then again, nothing got solved. Like, is he still really going to acknowledge him, Jay, or not? It's just, hey, you're on the bloodline. They all threw the ones up. That was it, and then they all walked off. Like, what the hell was this scene? And why here they go putting Roman in the beginning. Even though Roman was seen a lot throughout this show, though, which I like. The Samoan Werewolf unleashed a brutal attack on actor and comedian Eric Andre on Roman Reigns' order. Now, this was interesting because they all walked past him. They just showed him, like, yeah, Eric Andre on Netflix, watch his show. And it was just funny. Roman walked past him, shook him up because he was standing in the front by the barricade. Jay walked past him, just stared at him. He ain't really do nothing. Walked past Jimmy. I forget what Jimmy did. And then Jacob walked past. He wasn't really trying to mess with him. And then dude gonna grab the Ulafala. And then Jacob just snapped. He just snapped, man. He just snapped. He threw him over, threw him in the ring, beat him down. And then here it go. Here's like 8 security guards. It's like 8, 9 people in the ring trying to stop Jacob, but nobody can stop Jacob. Like, this didn't make no sense. Like, Jacob is literally jumping off the rope and they're moving out the way. They're standing there and then they move out the way when he jumps out. Like, what? Like, what is the point of y'all even being there if y'all just gonna move out the way when he jumps? Like, y'all ain't even stopping him from getting up on the rope. I still enjoyed this segment though because Roman act like he was gonna take his side, but then he was like, "What? You touched a follower? Let it happen." And then they was finna leave, and then Roman was like, "Do it again," and then he went in there and did it again. So this is actually kind of exciting. I actually enjoyed this scene. It was stupid in the beginning, but then it ended kind of with at least something interesting. Io Sky defeats Raquel Rodriguez in the Queen of the Ring semifinal match. Man, I was one of them people who thought Raquel was gonna win, especially knowing Liv advance. I really thought they was gonna do that Liv Raquel stuff, but nope, they're gonna do EO Liv instead. EO wins, and honestly, I think EO gonna win this whole tournament. To be honest, Raquel takes another L. That's all Raquel do is lose, just like Roxanne Perez. Chad Gable defeats Rusev. Duh. Like, here go, predictable ass match. That's why I ain't care about this match. Like, yeah, Chad Gable's back, but he come back as the same person. Like, look, they just think about it. He's literally back as the same dude, and we're supposed to be like, yeah, I mean, I like Chad Gable, but it's like, come on now, he's the same dude. You ain't do nothing really different with him. Y'all just changed his theme song. That's it. That's it. And you know Rusev wasn't gonna win. Rusev don't win nothing. I'm so mad that they try to build Rusev like a threat, but then he keep losing. Then he lose clean. I mean, Javon Evans would beat Rusev. This is ridiculous. This match was a time waste. What? Laura Valkyria gets Bailey and herself a title match. Okay. Danhausen refuses to curse Obafemi. Oh, because he tried to give him money, but he ain't want to curse him. Wow. So they really tried to get Danhausen to curse him. That's ridiculous. Well, that didn't work. And why didn't he want to curse him? Right? Why didn't he? Liv Morgan needs a favor from Danhausen. Now, that part was weird, too. Like, here it go. Why ain't you supposed to be with Don? Why you all in Danhausen acting like a slut? Acting like a slut wearing this shirt. Dan, I need you to do some things. Right. He needed to curse. Right. I think she tried to do it right. They tried to, JD and Dom tried to do it first. Then Liv Morgan tried to do it. And then just do it. That's how bad they thought Dom was going to lose. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Jacob Fatu locked in the Tongan death grip on LA Knight after Jey Uso called Jimmy Uso's diplomatic efforts to fail. Again, Roman and them were seen a lot tonight, which I did like. Here go again, Jey Uso back in the ring with LA Knight. They're back. Man, Roman was basically said we need to handle him. LA Knight again has nothing to do. They get into a fight because you know neither one of them is gonna back down. Jimmy and Jay kind of get the upper hand. LA Knight somewhat gets the upper hand on them with a chair. Then out of nowhere, Jacob comes in, locks the death grip in, and that's it. Like, he locks it in, it's done. LA Knight is done. He's done after that. And that was like the end of that. Now, they really are making Jacob look like a crazy man again. And, you know, first is the other dude, then it's LA Knight. But they're not putting him in any matches. And that's my problem. That's my problem. Just like with Roman, it's like, okay, you was battling Roman and all of that. They was trying to build you up, but now that you've lost multiple times, is that it? Like, we're just never going to see Jacob actually have a real match and go for anything? I guess it's just going to be all about what Jay doing. Even though him and Jimmy just recently had the tag team titles like 3 months ago. Charlotte Flair defeats Roxanne Perez. Why in the world are these two fighting? This ain't even a tournament. Raquel loses everything. Roxanne loses everything. Why are you wasting our time? You know damn well y'all, Mr. H, Triple H is not going to let Charlotte Flair lose to no Roxanne Perez. This was a big waste of time. Javon Evans rejected Logan Paul's offer to join the division, resulting in an impromptu match between the bouncy superstar and Austin Theory. I can't believe they still own that. Why are they trying to make Javon Evans, of all people, join this? Everybody's trying to make Javon Evans join something. Solo and them was doing it. Like, what? This is his theme, the guy that never joins anything. Javon Evans defeats Austin Theory by disqualification. Now, I think I think Braun Roll ran in, did some BS, and then the Street Profits ran out again, because you know that's all what the Street Profits do. But they actually got the upper hand on them this time, for once. Obafemi defeats AAA Mega Champion Dominic Mysterio in the King of the Ring semifinal match. And this match pretty much is how you would think it would go, right? Because I know everybody during this match was in their minds thinking like, oh, is Brock going to show up? Oh, is Brock going to show up? I know most people were thinking that. I was thinking that. That didn't happen. This match basically turned into Dominic running away, trying his best to not even get close to Oba. And then they tried to pull some shenanigans. They did. JD, all of them. He tried to grab the hammer, all types of stuff. This match was not that long, might I add. But it did have some shenanigans in it and some running in it. And at the end of the day, you should already know what happened. Once Oba got to him, it was over. It was over. You should already know this. So it kind of ended a little like, but you know what? I'm going to give this episode a 4 out of 10, though. I'm going to raise the bar just a little bit on this one because I like Roman and them and what they're doing. The writing is still terrible, but at least their presence means something. And, we had some other little shenanigans, goofy stuff going on tonight. Like I said, Roman and them were showing a lot. So, yeah. I'll give y'all a 4 out of 10. I hope y'all enjoy this episode. Please hit that like button. And I got one more episode to go before I'm fully caught up. If I can get there, right? Still got one more SmackDown to do. You guys take care.